I want you, baby. Yeah, I want you, I want you, baby. I need you, got to have you, baby. I need you, baby. I want you, I need you, baby. Yeah, I want you, baby.
What's up, family? Before we get started, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I got a lot of y'all watching my videos, but not everybody's hitting subscribe. I'm trying to grow my subscribership, so I need your help, family. Go ahead and hit that subscribe. But let's go ahead and get into this video. Which one of y'all remember Nemesis? They had that song, Munchies for Your Bass. Well, that song came out May 20th, 1991. So even though the group had several members, the original lineup was DJ Snake, Big AI or Big Al, Casanova, MC Azim, Bumblebee, Easy Rack, and Suave D. And for those that don't know, I believe the singer on this track was Michelle Rosart. Correct me if I pronounce her last name wrong, but her name was Michelle Rosart. Some say she actually made the song hit by dropping her vocals like she did. So I think between her vocals and the bass drop with the melody, all those three combined just made this song a hit. So this song doesn't get a lot of credit like it deserves. I think everybody would just agree that this song was just one of the best songs back then. They actually had another song that was very similar that came out a few years before this one, basically with the same beat and the same melody, but it had a wedding song or a wedding loop in the background. But then later on they came out with this one, and I think this one was the hit for the streets. Supposedly they sold over 500,000 records, so they were officially gold. Now we not counting the bootleggers. I mean, if you count the bootleggers and people that sold those, then they probably sold over $1 million, between the streets and between people buying them in the stores. So the group was originally signed with Profile Records. I'm not sure exactly the date that they signed on, and I believe Ron C was actually part of the group. I think the reason he wasn't actually on this track was that he was locked up at the time, and I think they released this song while he was in jail. But regardless of that, I think he said he was proud of them for putting out such a great hit. For those of you that remember Ron C, make sure you drop in the comments and let me know which one was your Ron C song. But also make sure you put in the comments and let me know where you was at when you heard Munchies for the Bass for the first time. And then did you own the tape yourself? Did you bump it in your ride? Or were you one of those like myself that rode around with 3 and 4 subwoofers in the trunk, whether you had 10s or 12s? I even had homies that had 15s, and they used to play this and you could just hear them coming down the street. So even though they had like I said, a song that was released earlier than this one that pretty much had the same melody, this one was the hit for the streets. Now they did try to do one more Munchies for Your Bass, I believe back in 2001. I'm sorry, back in 2000. It was called Munchies for Your Bass, A Return Out of the Trunk. If you heard that one, let me know. But I don't think that had the same hit as the one they released back in 1991. So unfortunately, also Big Al, which one of the prominent group members, he passed away in 2001 shortly after this last release. If you heard the whole album, let me know what you thought about it, but I think this was track number 6 on the album at the time. Now, when I first heard Munchies for Your Bass, there used to be a TV channel called The Box. So let me know, put in the comments if you remember The Box. But that was kind of a pay to play where you would just call on the phone and dial in a number and then they will play your video. So basically, Munchies for Your Bass stayed in rotation on The Box back in the day. I don't think you can get away from that. Now, they were originally from Dallas. A lot of people had them confused with being out of Miami because of the bass music. And also, they played a lot of Two Live Crew and Uncle Luke on The Box back then, Half Pint, things like that. But this was originally a group out of Dallas, Texas. In a quick note, MC Azim said that Mr. Joe Mack described as appearing in Munchies for Your Bass back in 91, but then he became an official member in 93 to kind of fill the void. And as I mentioned early on in the video, Michelle Rosart, I don't think she gets a lot of credit for her vocals on this song. On my other video about Shatasha from Bone, she didn't get a lot of credit at first, but I think she's getting a lot of credit now. And that's the same thing that Michelle should probably receive a lot of credit for this song. So even though this was a hit song, you can't forget her vocals, mainly at the very end. She kind of carried the track out with the beat. So bass music was really out there in the late 80s, early 90s. Make sure you drop in the comments and let me know which was some of your favorite bass rappers back then. One of mine was Half Pint, of course, Nemesis for Munchies for Your Bass, and then also a lot of tracks out of Miami. But you can't not credit Dallas and Nemesis for dropping this song. Like I said, this is one of the biggest songs back in the later 80s, early 90s when this came out. If you go listen to it now, it still bumps in the trunk. If there was a remake done, I haven't heard it yet. It's probably time to bring this song back out. Maybe somebody new can come out with a similar beat. You know, this is a song like Metro Boomin, the producer from St. Louis, he might even want to look into, because he recently did that. The song was called Like That, and he sampled Rodney O beat from the late 80s, and he made it something new. So I was wondering if he can do the same thing with Munchies for Your Bass, and who knows, maybe Kendrick Lamar might want to get on this one too. But yeah, family, again, this was one of my favorite songs from back in the early 90s, and I still listen to it today. I wish they had a better copy of the video, or they redid the video, but they did showcase a lot of the cars back then, where everybody had the rims and the hammers and the tires and the speakers, and of course, you know, they always had the ladies around. They even showcased some of the hydraulics, and then they used to ride out. And we did the same thing back in the day too. And I'm sure you guys did too if you was listening to this in your ride. Yeah, I think back then we used to run like 1,000-watt amps, you know, on 210s or 212s, depending on whatever your system can handle. Some people had more than one amp wired up in their car. And that was before, you know, all the internet and stuff they got now. That was the thing to do back then. Basically, take your car to the car wash, play some bass on your way, and then get your car clean, and then meet up with your friends later in the evening and just ride out on whatever local street in your neighborhood that y'all used to hang out on. So again, family, you got love for bass, you got love for Munchies for Your Bass. Make sure you drop in the comments and let me know where you were when you first heard this song. And do your boy a favor, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I'm trying to grow my subscribers. I got a lot of y'all watching my videos, but not everybody's hitting that subscribe, so I appreciate it, family, if you go ahead and do that for me. And also, hit me up and let me know if there's any videos that you would like for me to do talking about specific artists from the late 80s, early 90s. We got tons of music, hip-hop history that we can go over. So, you know, I'm wide open. So let me know your thoughts. And then also, if you've been through my channel, let me know which one was your favorite video. So again, family, hit that subscribe button and go ahead and join up if you want to be a member. Like I said, I have some videos coming out and some more podcasts coming out with some new guests. So make sure you become a member, so that way you can get the heads up on who I'll be interviewing and some of the upcoming things that I got coming, man. So appreciate you, family. Peace.